Hey, it is Thursday, and I haven't done this in a while, but we get to play the harp today. I'm going to give you just a little transit of the moon that's going on. Hi, everybody. Thomas Miller. Welcome back to the Fun Astrology podcast for May the 23rd here on Thursday. Hope your week has been going well. Let's talk about an aspect of the moon. Now, this is, the subtle energies. When we talk about astrology, there are 12 signs, and there are 12 planets. Well, 10 planets and 2 luminaries, the sun and the moon. So the moon obviously moves the fastest around the chart. It moves completely around the circle every month. Sun once a year, and then the other planets on their own time frame, right? So the moon is in a sign for 2 to 3 days, generally. Right now, the moon is in Capricorn. Good, grounded, solid energy. Also ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is sitting in Capricorn. So Saturn is kind of happy here. Saturn, again, can help us in these little areas. And the moon is in a favorable aspect with the Sun and Mercury, which are sitting over in Gemini, the house of communication, the house of the twin. We've been talking about the characteristics of Gemini related to this over the last couple of days. So we have a favorable aspect between the moon and the sun and Mercury. Now, picking up on these favorable little aspects, picking up on these little subtle energies, I would call the moon's transits subtle because they change all the time. Now, sometimes they can be not so subtle, especially around the full moon and the new moon. But if you are able to tune in, like practice tuning into these little subtle energies of the moon, that is one of the coolest energy vibrational exercises you can do. How do you do it? You have to stay intentional. You have to go through the day, like in the morning you wake up and maybe you stick a sticky note on your bathroom mirror right now and on your car, console, and energy. Remind yourself, because you have to be in constant attunement to it. We get so busy when the phone rings and we're answering emails and the boss and the coworkers and all the kids and stuff, right? And we get distracted and we get off topic. But here is the subtle energy that is in the sky today with the moon. And I want to see if you wanted to play with this, just inviting you to do this. This will only be here like today and maybe a wee little bit tomorrow. But here it is, okay? See if you can tune in. So there's this trine aspect, favorable aspect between the sun and the moon. So maybe see if you can play with some of these subtle energies. Would you feel like some harmony during this time? Maybe you feel loved and supported. You could say the universe is on your side right now. You might be feeling a little more upbeat today. Might just be in a good mood. Things might go a little better. You might just feel upbeat and positive. You could maybe things have been a little stressed and you get a little relief today. Maybe you reach out to the universe and just ask for some answers, trusting your intuition more today. See, that's all sun-moon stuff. So see if any of that shows up for you today. All right, now Mercury and the moon, same thing. Mercury, communication. So let's see if ideas express themselves more freely today. Maybe you got some more clear thoughts. Could be a good time for some collaboration, some projects that you might be working on with somebody else. See if you can move that forward a little further, farther, faster. You might be also, here's another little subtle energy that could come up from Mercury, moon, would be maybe some compassion. Maybe you are able to express yourself better, like we've talked about. We talked about that yesterday. It's also a good time to listen. Go to the other side of communication. Don't be just a communicator, be a good listener. So it's the package of communication. Might be a good time to just read a book. But you are open to positive communications. See if some of that doesn't show up for you. See if you can tune into it and feel it today, and then lean into that energy like I talk about in here all the time. That's how we use the energy of the sky in our daily lives. Oh, I hope it goes well for you today, and it's, you know what it is tomorrow. It's TGIF Friday!